most of us don't give a second thought to how we feed our animals. A quick trip to the feed store, a couple of bags of pre-mixed feed, and our animals are set. But imagine if your local feed store didn't exist. What would you do? For the Amish, feeding their animals is part of a lifestyle rooted in self-sufficiency, sustainability, and an incredible sense of resourcefulness. So how do they do it without ever setting foot in a feed store? Today, we'll discover the hidden methods the Amish use to keep their animals fed and thriving, all while living off the land. Number 1, the chickens. Chickens on Amish farms play a crucial role not just for their egg production, but as part of a natural, sustainable ecosystem. They are often free-range, allowing them to forage for a variety of natural foods throughout the day. This foraging includes bugs, seeds, and small plants, which provides them with a diverse diet that keeps them healthy and active. The Amish recognize that chickens are omnivores by nature, meaning they thrive on a mix of grains, vegetables, and protein sources, like insects or worms. This natural diet helps improve the flavor and nutritional quality of their eggs and meat. One of the key strategies used on Amish farms is rotational grazing, which involves moving chickens to different areas of the farm regularly. This method allows the land to regenerate and prevents overgrazing. As chickens peck and scratch the soil in search of bugs and seeds, they help aerate the ground, which boosts soil health and fertility. This not only provides the chickens with fresh food, but also naturally controls pests and weeds in the fields. The grains given to the chickens are often grown on the same farm, such as cracked corn, wheat, barley, and rye. These grains are whole and unprocessed, providing more nutrients compared to commercial feed pellets. Amish farmers may supplement the grain mix based on the season or nutritional needs of the flock, ensuring they stay robust and resilient. A variety of green materials, like kale, clover, and even herbs like oregano and thyme, are added to their diet, known to support digestive health and provide natural parasite control. Chickens on Amish farms are often raised in close proximity to other animals like cows and goats, sharing the grazing space. This interspecies farming creates a unique symbiosis. Chickens help break down manure from larger animals, spreading it around and helping it decompose more rapidly. This practice also reduces the fly population, as chickens eagerly consume fly larvae found in the manure, making them natural pest controllers. Amish families also ensure that their chickens are kept active and engaged. They create enrichment zones within the yard, where chickens can find areas to scratch, dig, dust bathe, and perch. Dust bathing is an important behavior for chickens as it helps them stay clean and free of mites. Unlike commercial poultry operations, where chickens are often confined to small spaces, Amish farms prioritize giving their chickens space to roam and express their natural behaviors. To make sure the chickens are well nourished throughout the winter, Amish farmers preserve a variety of feeds. They might dry garden greens or grains and store them to maintain a balanced diet when fresh foraging isn't possible. Additionally, food scraps from the kitchen play a vital role. Families often save their vegetable peels, bread crusts, and grain leftovers, offering these to the chickens as a daily supplement. However, certain foods are avoided, such as raw potatoes, avocado skins, and chocolate, which can be harmful to chickens. Number 2, the cows. Amish cows are raised with a focus on maximizing both their well-being and the productivity of the farm. Grazing plays a significant role in this, as cows are rotated through different pastures to prevent overgrazing and encourage grass regrowth. This method not only keeps cows well fed with fresh, nutrient-dense forage, but also supports soil health. Amish farmers often plant a variety of grasses and legumes, such as alfalfa, clover, and timothy grass, which are high in protein and energy, promoting better milk yield and quality. The diversity in forage is key because it offers different nutrients throughout the growing season, enhancing the cow's diet naturally. The Amish use a cut-and-carry system for hay, which means they manually cut grasses, dry them, and store them for use in winter when fresh pasture is unavailable. This process requires careful timing to harvest hay when it's at its peak nutrition. During winter, cows are typically sheltered in barns and fed hay and silage, which is essentially preserved feed made by fermenting fresh-cut grasses and legumes in a silo or pit. Silage fermentation preserves nutrients and improves digestibility, providing cows with a rich, caloric diet during colder months, when they require more energy to stay warm and produce milk. Unlike commercial dairy farming, Amish farmers often allow their cows to dry off naturally, meaning they are given a rest period from milking. This allows the cows to build up reserves, rest, and get ready for the next milking cycle, which is healthier for both the cow and the quality of the milk. Cows are hand-milked, which can help build a strong bond between the animal and the farmer. It's a calm, methodical process that emphasizes gentle handling, reducing stress in the animals, which is crucial for maintaining milk production and overall health. Water access is also a priority. A dairy cow can drink up to 50 gallons of water a day. Amish farms often have water sources close to grazing areas or use troughs that are filled manually to ensure cows have constant access. This access to fresh water is essential for digestion, milk production, and overall health. Amish farmers pay special attention to the cow's mineral needs as well. Since each pasture can vary in mineral content, supplements like salt licks or mineral blocks are placed around grazing areas. These supplements provide essential nutrients like calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, which are crucial for bone health, digestion, and lactation. Number 3, the goats. Amish goats are not just for milk and meat. They are vital to the ecosystem of the farm. One of their biggest benefits is their role as browsers. Unlike cows or sheep, goats prefer to eat brush, woody plants, and even thorny shrubs like blackberry and multiflora rose. This means they can clear overgrown areas that are otherwise hard to manage, helping maintain the landscape without machinery. Their ability to consume a variety of plants also helps to prevent the spread of invasive species, making them excellent for maintaining a balanced pasture. In fact, their diet often includes tough plants like poison ivy or thistle, which other livestock avoid. The Amish often practice mob grazing, which involves keeping a large group of goats in a small area for a short time before moving them. This grazing style allows for even consumption of vegetation and promotes healthy regrowth, preventing overgrazing and soil erosion. Goats have unique digestive systems that allow them to eat fibrous and rough materials, which they break down efficiently through fermentation in their rumen, the first stomach compartment. This process allows them to extract nutrients from even the toughest plants. During milking season, Amish farmers pay particular attention to what the goats eat, as their diet directly affects the flavor and quality of the milk. Fresh herbs, such as mint or basil, are sometimes included in their diet to enhance the flavor of the milk. Additionally, because goats are susceptible to mineral deficiencies, the Amish often provide free choice mineral blocks specifically formulated for goats, which contain vital nutrients like copper, zinc, and selenium to keep them healthy and prevent diseases. To ensure goats receive enough roughage throughout the year, the Amish store hay and sometimes leaves as an alternative fiber source. Interestingly, dried tree leaves, like from mulberry, oak, or maple, are sometimes used as feed, as goats find these palatable and they add diversity to their diet. When winter hits and fresh forage is unavailable, the goats are fed a combination of hay, grains, like oats and barley, and root vegetables stored from harvest, ensuring they stay well fed and active even in colder months. Goats are social animals. and their mental well-being is considered important for their productivity. Amish farmers create stimulating environments for them by providing play structures such as rocks, ramps, and fallen logs. Goats naturally love to climb and jump, and these elements help them stay active and reduce boredom. Unlike some animals, goats don't like getting wet, so having access to shelter is critical for their comfort. Amish barns often have sections specifically designed for goats, allowing them to find cover during rain or snow while staying together as a herd, which helps maintain their social bonds and keeps stress levels low. Number 4, the pigs. Amish pigs are an integral part of the farm's ecosystem, acting as natural recyclers. They are fed a diverse mix of food that would otherwise be considered waste, ranging from fruit and vegetable peelings to leftover bread and grains. Their omnivorous nature makes them perfect for reducing food waste, as they can consume a variety of foods, including dairy byproducts, whey, and even surplus milk. These food scraps are carefully chosen to ensure the pigs receive a balanced diet, providing energy through carbohydrates like potatoes, proteins from legumes, and additional nutrients from various greens. This diet not only reduces food wastage, but also keeps the pigs healthy and robust, making their meat more flavorful and nutritious. Amish farmers often use a practice called free-ranging, where pigs are allowed to roam in designated areas or pastures. This allows them to root in the soil naturally, digging for insects, roots, and plants, which not only adds to their diet, but also helps till and aerate the soil. This behavior encourages natural behaviors like rooting and foraging, contributing to both the pig's physical and mental health. When pigs dig, they also help to break down and incorporate organic matter into the soil, making it richer for future crops. During the warm months, pigs are fed a diet supplemented with fresh greens like clover, alfalfa, and turnip greens, which are grown in the farm's fields. In the winter, when fresh forage is less available, they are given preserved feeds such as hay and silage, along with root vegetables like beets and pumpkins, which store well and provide essential nutrition. The high fiber content helps to keep the pigs warm and energized during the colder months. Additionally, certain grain blends like oats and barley may be added to support weight gain and growth, ensuring they stay healthy throughout the year. Pigs are known to be very intelligent, social creatures, and Amish farmers make sure they have plenty of interaction and space to prevent boredom and stress. They often keep pigs in small groups where they can socialize, play, and explore their environment. This is important for their welfare and can even improve meat quality. Enrichment activities, like allowing pigs to root through straw bales or roll in mud, are common as they promote natural instincts and keep the animals happy. Mud is also essential for pigs, acting as a natural sunscreen and bug repellent, keeping their skin healthy and preventing overheating, as pigs do not have sweat glands. The manure produced by pigs is collected and composted. It is high in nitrogen and phosphorus, making it an excellent fertilizer for enriching the soil for the next planting season. This manure is mixed with straw bedding, which not only provides comfort to the pigs, but also balances the compost's carbon to nitrogen ratio, creating a potent, nutrient-dense fertilizer. In Amish farming, pigs play a key role in waste reduction, soil fertility, and food production. Their ability to consume diverse scraps reduces the farm's overall waste, while their foraging habits contribute to maintaining healthy soils. The cycle of feeding pigs kitchen scraps, allowing them to forage, and then using their manure to nourish crops creates a closed-loop system that maximizes resources and minimizes environmental impact. Number 5, sheep. Amish sheep play a critical role in maintaining the health of pastures and providing resources for the farm. They are excellent foragers, consuming a diverse mix of grasses, legumes like clover, and even certain weeds that other livestock might leave behind. This diverse diet helps manage plant growth, ensuring no single species dominates, which promotes healthy, biodiverse pastures. When grazing, sheep often eat down to about 2 inches above the ground, which prevents overgrowth while also leaving enough grass to regenerate quickly, especially when the practice of rotational grazing is applied. This movement between pastures allows the land to recover and promotes healthy root systems, resulting in lush, vibrant fields throughout the growing season. Amish farmers are keenly aware of the importance of balanced nutrition for sheep, particularly because their wool quality is highly dependent on their diet. Rich in fiber and nutrients, legumes like alfalfa and clover are important to produce strong, lustrous wool. Sheep are also given access to mineral supplements, like salt blocks enriched with trace elements, to ensure they are meeting their nutritional needs. During winter, when fresh forage is limited, the Amish rely on stored hay and silage to keep the sheep healthy and warm, sometimes incorporating dried leaves for variety and added nutrition. Wool production is a crucial aspect of raising sheep. Amish families often shear their sheep in spring to prepare for warmer weather and take advantage of the high-quality wool after a winter of steady feeding. The wool is washed, carded, and spun into yarn, which is then used to make clothing, blankets, and other textiles. Wool is not only valued for its warmth, but also for its moisture-wicking and insulating properties, making it an ideal fabric for various weather conditions. Sheep manure also contributes to the farm's fertility. The manure is rich in nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, which is ideal for composting and improving soil health. It decomposes quickly compared to other livestock manure, making it easier to integrate into soil without risking plant burn. This nutrient-rich compost is then spread over fields to enhance crop growth, supporting a sustainable farming cycle. Amish farmers are also attentive to the health and behavior of their sheep. Since sheep are social animals, they thrive in flocks and become stressed when isolated. The farmers ensure that their sheep have adequate space to move around and graze comfortably, reducing stress and promoting better wool and meat production. Handling of the sheep is done calmly to prevent fear or injury, which helps maintain a tranquil environment on the farm. Sheep are also excellent at helping control certain pests. As they graze, they reduce tall grasses where ticks and other pests might thrive, naturally lowering the risk of infestations. Additionally, sheep play a unique role in reducing fire hazards. By keeping grasses trimmed and underbrush in check, they act as natural fire preventers, reducing the amount of dry, combustible material on the farm. Number 6. Rabbits. Rabbits are an incredibly efficient addition to Amish farms, serving multiple purposes beyond just meat. One of their primary roles is converting garden scraps, weeds, and even low-quality forage into high-quality protein. Unlike larger livestock, rabbits have a more flexible diet and can eat a range of greens, including dandelion leaves, plantain, and clover, which grow in abundance and require little effort to cultivate. Their diet is supplemented by vegetable scraps like carrot tops, beet greens, and even the leaves of plants such as broccoli or cauliflower that are not typically used in human consumption. This ability to utilize what would otherwise be waste makes rabbits an excellent option for zero-waste farming. Rabbits' fast reproductive cycles are also advantageous. A single doe, female rabbit, can produce up to 6 litters a year, with each litter averaging 6-8 kits. This rapid reproduction rate allows farmers to quickly replenish their stock for both meat and fur. Because of this, rabbits serve as a reliable source of protein that can be raised in a relatively short time compared to other livestock like cows or pigs. They are ready to be harvested for meat around 8-12 weeks, meaning there is a quick turnover, making them a highly efficient source of sustainable protein. Rabbits are housed in hutches or rabbit tractors, which are mobile pens that can be moved around the farm. These tractors allow the rabbits to graze on fresh grass daily, while also fertilizing the soil with their droppings. Rabbit manure is particularly valuable as a fertilizer since it is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Unlike other animal manure, it doesn't need to be composted before use, making it a cold manure that can be applied directly to gardens without the risk of burning plants. This helps improve soil fertility, structure, and moisture retention, contributing to healthier vegetable gardens and pastures. The Amish pay close attention to rabbit health and housing. A well-ventilated and clean hutch prevents respiratory issues and keeps the rabbits in prime condition. Rabbits also need access to clean water and a balanced mineral supplement, which may include salt licks. They are natural chewers, so wooden sticks or branches from trees like apple or willow are provided to maintain healthy teeth and keep them from getting bored. Another benefit of raising rabbits is that they require very little space compared to their yield. Even a small hutch can house a breeding pair and their offspring comfortably, making them ideal for farms with limited space. This compact setup allows Amish farmers to keep a larger number of rabbits without significantly expanding their farm footprint. Rabbits also contribute to the farm's holistic cycle in terms of fur production. The pelts of rabbits are used for making soft, warm clothing, liners for gloves, and small accessories. By utilizing every part of the animal, the Amish practice full-circle farming, ensuring nothing goes to waste. Number 7. The horses. Amish horses are central to farm life, serving as the primary source of labor for plowing, transportation, and other heavy-duty tasks. Draft horses such as Belgian, Percheron, and Clydesdale breeds are preferred for their strength, endurance, and calm temperament. They can pull large plows, wagons, and farming equipment over rough terrains where modern machinery might struggle. Their large, powerful muscles are maintained by a carefully managed diet consisting of a mix of high-fiber hay, pasture grasses, and grains like oats or barley to provide the energy needed for demanding farm work. The fiber in hay helps support healthy digestion, while grains give a concentrated source of carbohydrates and protein. Amish farmers pay special attention to rotational grazing for their horses, similar to how they manage other livestock. By rotating grazing areas, they ensure that horses have access to fresh, nutrient-rich grass and reduce the risk of pasture overuse. This also allows the pastures to regrow and prevent compaction, which could reduce soil health and forage quality. Horses are natural foragers, and they graze selectively, which means they will pick and choose the best greens available. This instinct not only helps maintain their health, but also benefits pasture management as horses help control the plant population and encourage diverse growth. In addition to grazing, horses are given controlled access to minerals through salt and mineral licks, ensuring they receive essential nutrients like calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, crucial for muscle and bone strength, particularly for working horses. Their water intake is also crucial, as an active horse can drink 10-20 gallons of water a day, especially in warmer months. Amish farmers ensure that their horses have clean, fresh water available at all times to prevent dehydration and maintain peak performance. Horses are shod and maintained regularly to ensure their hooves remain healthy, especially given the amount of work they do on different terrains, from soft fields to rocky trails. Proper hoof care prevents lameness and discomfort, keeping the horses in top working condition. The manure produced by horses is another valuable asset. It's collected daily and composted for use in the fields, providing an organic nutrient source for crops. The composting process breaks down the manure into a rich humus that improves soil structure, moisture retention, and nutrient content, creating a natural cycle of fertility on the farm. This process is not only sustainable, but helps improve soil health over time, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. Training and working with horses require patience and skill. Amish farmers typically begin working with young horses to get them accustomed to harnesses, reins, and the various sounds of farm work. The relationship between horse and farmer is based on trust, and the animals are handled with respect, which helps to make them responsive and calm in their duties. Horses also play a key role in transportation, pulling buggies for both short and long-distance travel. The buggies are designed to be efficient and comfortable for both the horse and passengers, with lightweight materials and well-balanced frames. The use of horses for travel not only saves fuel, but also keeps the local Amish communities connected to the rhythms of nature, as horses require rest and care, promoting a pace of life in harmony with the natural environment. Number 8. Turkeys. Amish turkeys are raised in an environment that closely mimics their natural habitat. Free ranging is essential. The turkeys roam the farmyard, actively foraging for food like insects, seeds, grasses, and small plants. This foraging behavior not only provides a diverse diet that improves their health and flavor, but also helps keep the farm's insect population in check, serving as natural pest control. Turkeys are moved to different grazing areas periodically to avoid overforaging and to ensure they have access to fresh vegetation. Their ability to adapt to various forage types, including tougher weeds and seeds that other animals may ignore, makes them valuable for maintaining pasture health. Amish farmers complement the turkey's diet with grains like cracked corn, wheat, and oats. These grains are often grown on the farm, reducing dependence on store-bought feed and supporting self-sufficiency. Turkeys are also fed kitchen scraps such as vegetable peelings, leftover bread, and fruit trimmings, ensuring nothing goes to waste. This varied diet is essential not just for the turkey's health, but also for producing high-quality meat and eggs that are rich in flavor. The diet influences their feather growth as well, making them vibrant and healthy-looking. The turkeys are raised in social groups and are highly interactive, forming strong social bonds. They have a natural pecking order, and Amish farmers carefully manage their social structures to prevent aggression and stress within the flock. Shelters are provided to protect them from harsh weather and predators, while allowing enough space for the birds to spread their wings and roam freely. Proper sheltering ensures that turkeys remain comfortable and reduces the risk of diseases caused by overcrowding. Amish farmers also engage in selective breeding to enhance desirable traits, such as natural foraging ability, resilience to local weather conditions, and meat quality. By raising heritage turkey breeds, which are more robust and suited to outdoor living than commercial breeds, they maintain genetic diversity and healthier stock. Turkeys are ready for harvest seasonally, with Thanksgiving and Christmas being key times. However, they are more than just a festive feast. Their presence on the farm is year-round. The turkey's droppings contribute to soil fertility, as their manure is nutrient-rich and is used to fertilize gardens and fields after composting. The process of composting ensures that pathogens are killed, turning the manure into a valuable organic fertilizer that boosts plant growth. Raising turkeys is not only a practice rooted in tradition, but also a way to teach younger generations about responsible animal care, sustainable farming, and the cycles of nature. Families often involve children in feeding and caring for the turkeys, making it a communal activity that strengthens ties to the land and farming heritage. Number 9. The farm dogs. Amish farm dogs play versatile roles beyond herding livestock. They are also vigilant protectors, guarding the farm day and night. Most commonly, breeds like border collies, Australian shepherds, or mixed breeds are chosen for their intelligence, loyalty, and strong work ethic. They are trained not just to herd sheep, goats, and cows, but also to guard poultry from predators like foxes, raccoons, or hawks. Their acute senses make them ideal for alerting farmers to potential dangers, and they are often found patrolling the perimeters of the farm, ready to chase off intruders. Amish farm dogs receive training that starts at a young age, focusing on obedience, herding commands, and recognizing the different animals they must manage. They learn to guide animals gently, using their instincts to nip at heels or circle around livestock to steer them in the right direction. This training is often hands-on, with dogs working alongside older, more experienced canines to learn the ropes, which helps them integrate seamlessly into the daily rhythm of farm life. The dog's diet is very much integrated into the natural flow of the household. Fed meat scraps, bones, and broth left over from family meals, they gain the protein and fats needed to sustain their high energy levels. Root vegetables like carrots and potatoes are added to their meals for additional nutrition. Grain like oats or cornmeal might be cooked and added to their diet, creating a balanced, nutrient-rich meal that supports their active lifestyle. Their food is never wasted. They act as a natural recycler for kitchen leftovers, maintaining the farm's zero-waste philosophy. The Amish value their dogs as companions and working partners, and as such, their care goes beyond just feeding and training. Regular grooming, brushing, and checking for ticks or other parasites are part of daily life, especially since farm dogs are often outside in fields and woods. Working dogs are also kept lean and muscular to ensure they are agile and able to perform their tasks effectively without getting fatigued. Regular exercise is part of their routine. They run alongside buggies, follow plows, or play with the children, all of which contribute to their physical well-being and keen mental state. Another important aspect is the dog shelter and resting areas. They are typically given a dry, warm place to sleep, often in barns, where they can still watch over the animals they protect. These resting spaces are crucial for recovery, as their jobs are demanding and require a lot of endurance. The bond between the Amish farmer and their dogs is built on trust, respect, and cooperation. The dogs are given a purpose on the farm, which keeps them mentally stimulated and happy. In return, their loyalty and instincts make them an indispensable part of farm life, enhancing productivity, ensuring the safety of livestock, and contributing to the overall harmony of the farm's daily operations.